Okay, got rinsed again today, Thursday, April 30th. I was upset about this one, but I just feel like I'm so close. I'm so close to just banging these trades. Like, I got fucked on this one hard. Um, Market opens, just immediately, just absolutely melts down through all the levels. Had a huge run up yesterday, and it just ran through it right back down. We had a 1 hour fair value gap. We had a bunch of 15 minutes. On the way down, we had one there, one up there. First presented one right here. And then we also had, what did we have? We had this low here. I was looking at this low. Let's just drag that across. Didn't come down. We had this new day opening gap here, here, that wasn't quite sure if we were going to sweep. And I got further confirmation on it not wanting to sweep from the RSI. The RSI was getting quite exhausted. Exhausted from selling. So, as I was monitoring the situation, price is coming down. What is ES doing? ES was like nowhere close. It was like, absolutely nowhere close to where NQ was. Like, we were stopping like up here. We swept these like relative equal lows, like right here. And that was like, where was that on? That's like up here on NASDAQ. Yeah, and that's like over here. What is that? 217. 217. Yeah, 217 is like, it's right here. So ES is like way up here. NASDAQ fully sweeping these lows here. So we did have a massive SMT, but it was just kind of weird that it was so big. I was like, couldn't quite trust it that much. But it did play out. And let's get into what happened here. So, swept all these lows, or swept the one low, filled all the 15-minute gaps, and then we really were just holding on for absolute dear life on, there's a little tiny 15-minute in here. Where's my drawing? Super tiny little sliver of a 15-minute, and we basically held it. I would say you're like pretty much holding that. Like, we're getting massive, like huge rejection block down here. Huge wicks. Could not get any deeper. So, and RSI was getting exhausted. So I was like, we're gonna hit a fucking reversal here. And I think it was like New York PM low or something. Oh, it was London low. Okay, so that was the London low that we swept. So we swept the London low finally. And then I was like, okay, I'm getting interested. As far as gaps, oh my God, let's take a look here. So I got interested, came down, finally swept the London low, got displacement up, or actually barely. Came back up, swept it, inversed this gap. And I was like, you know what, we got to get a better entry in that, because that's like 100 points. And so I did just that. RSI was, let's take a look here. Yeah, RSI is getting exhausted. Huge bullish divergence. Trigger wave on it. And I go, damn, bro, this is the bread and butter. So I got in on this candle once we tapped into this tiny first presented 1 minute gap right here. And I was like, let's go. We're going to slam this for sure. Came up. I caught, it was 78 points on this trade. And I was like, I'm not touching it this time. I'm not touching it. And I put my stops super tight. I had them like here. And so 78 points. On any other day, 78 points, massive trade. It would have been stoked to have that. But I was just using one micro So I was like, the only way I'm going to get paid on this is if we take out this high. I go, we have to take out this high. So I had my take profit up here, super tight stops, because I was like, this is a literal sniper entry on the bottom. I was like, I know this is the bottom. I could just feel it. I was like, I definitely know this is the bottom. Went in on that with what's left of my account. We go up and I go, nice. I go, I'm not even gonna go break even on this. Not even gonna go break even. And did not fucking matter. We got stopped out. Immediate reversal. And I couldn't even re-enter because we didn't even have we didn't even inverse a fair value gap. We literally didn't even inverse anything. And then by the time we did fucking inverse something, we're up here on it. Like, I guess even if you went off this, like, where do you even put your stops? You put your stops, again, 100 points down. And I was like, okay, maybe if we tap back into this one. That's why I drew this out. I was like, maybe if we tap back into this. No, absolutely not. Literally just beeline for our fucking take profit. Would have been, 176 points. Tough, but it definitely would have resuscitated the funded, but I know what I'm doing now. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I really should have just put it on this swing low for 35 points. I can barely afford it on this funded. I'm gonna try my absolute best not to blow this funded because I was just doing so good with it. I don't want to have to pass another eval. That's so fucking humiliating. But yeah, that would have been an absolute banger trade if I had just put it on the last swing low. I was trying to be fucking cheap, and I paid for it. So that sucks. But that was a fucking nice trade. I had a sniper entry. That would have been massive. All it required was a 23-point stop, and we would have been cooking. But I had to cheap out by literally fucking 5 points. Tough. Very tough.